How does globalization create ethical dilemmas for multinational corporations? Imagine a company that makes shoes in one country, sources leather from another, and sells in many more. As they grow across borders, they face tricky questions about what's right and wrong. That's what happens with globalization. It spreads businesses worldwide, but it also brings up tough ethical issues for big companies called multinational corporations. These companies operate in many different countries with different laws, cultures, and expectations. Sometimes, what is okay in one place is not in another. For example, a company might find it cheaper to move manufacturing to a country with lower wages and fewer rules about worker safety. This can lead to paying workers very low wages or ignoring poor working conditions. It's a way to save money, but it raises questions about fairness and responsibility. Are companies just there to make profits, or should they also care about the people they employ? Another challenge is the environment. Some countries have weak rules about pollution or deforestation. When companies want to cut costs, they might ignore these rules and pollute rivers or cut down forests. This can harm local communities and ecosystems. The dilemma is whether companies should follow only the minimal rules of each country or try to do more to protect the environment. Sometimes, doing the right thing costs more money and takes longer, which can seem to go against the goal of making quick profits. Cultural differences also create ethical puzzles. What is seen as normal business behavior in one country might be illegal or unethical in another. For instance, giving gifts or small payments to officials might be common in some places but considered bribery elsewhere. Multinational companies need to decide if they will follow local customs or stick to their home country's rules. This can be confusing and risky. If they don't navigate carefully, they might face legal trouble or damage their reputation. Supply chains add another layer of complexity. Many companies relying on suppliers in different countries. Monitoring how these suppliers treat workers or the environment is hard because the supply chain is so long and complicated. Consumers and watchdog groups want companies to be transparent about where their products come from and how they are made. This pressure pushes companies to put systems in place to check their suppliers and report on their practices. From a business point of view, these ethical questions are about balancing profit with social responsibility. While capitalism encourages companies to cut costs and compete fiercely, doing the right thing can actually help their long-term success. Ethical practices can improve a company's reputation, attract loyal customers, and avoid legal issues. So, multinational corporations need to develop rules and strategies that respect local differences, but also uphold universal values like fairness, sustainability, and honesty. This means investing in fair wages, environmentally friendly practices, and honest reporting. Managing these dilemmas well can turn ethical choices into a competitive advantage, helping companies thrive in the global economy while doing good along the way.